standing in front of the chapel, and I told each and every one of you, when you get in trouble, meet me at the chapel. When you get sad, meet me at the chapel. When you get angry or depressed, meet me at the chapel. And do at the chapel what you would do when we were at camp. Pray. Find silence. Hear the voice of God in your ear. And then I go home, and you're like, I love ID. And then it's like pictures, parties, nasty, parties, drugs, alcohol, sex, owning things to be responsible for that we should never be responsible for. Who saw this Twitter feed last week? This Goya Fashions nonsense. Who saw it? Raise your hand. It was ridiculous. Kids your age getting online and saying, yeah, boys from this church are the hottest. I hooked up with this girl at this tournament. I hooked up with that girl. Yo, who are you? We as Orthodox Christians, you, me, each and every one of us, we're called to live to a higher standard. Don't come here and party and have a great time and see your friends and then go home and revert back. That's not acceptable to me. I don't accept that. You're here in DC because something happened to you in Greece. I saw it in each and every one of you. There was a moment you came to camp and you're like, this is going to be cool. I'm going to meet some people. Or, I don't want to be here. And then by the end, the crying and the tears and the numbers and the, call me, like craziness. First session left, there were like over 1,000 tweets within 24 hours. Second session left, over 1,000 tweets in 24 hours. Like, I know you guys miss each other. I know that something happened. But don't go back. In Paul's letter to Timothy, he says, do not be intimidated by your youth, but be an example to everyone. Be an example to the believers. You are here not because I wanted you to be here. You are here not because your parents wanted to be here. You are here not because you wanted to be here. You are here because God wants you to be here. God has called you to a higher calling, to be His messenger. It's not easy. People will laugh at you. People will wonder, well, why are they doing this? Or why is she doing that? Or why are they not going to come to this? You are called to be God's messenger on earth. You live it, you own it. Yo, I'm there. I'm on social media. I see what you guys do. I have a great time. But be the Orthodox Christians that I know you are. Be yourself. This, what we saw tonight, this and what we saw this weekend, this and what we saw at camp, that is a different person than the person that you pretend to be online. That is a different person than some of you pretend to be back home. This is who you are. Surrounded by your people, surrounded by love, surrounded by God. You can come and have an amazing, ridiculous party with that just is like unbelievable without any alcohol or any drugs or any sex. Some kissing because I couldn't catch you, but without any sex. You can do it. You can be the example. I am challenging you. I'm not going to let you leave without giving you a challenge. You don't have to go home and like jump on top of the table and be like, I love Jesus Christ! But you do need to live a life worthy of Jesus Christ. You do need to live a life worthy of Jesus Christ. It is a challenge that I give to each and every one of you, and a challenge that I extend to myself each and every day. And don't think I don't stumble, and I don't have my faults, and I don't fall down, because I do. And it's tough. But when it gets tough, when you get upset or depressed or angry or sad, when it hits the fan, take a moment and meet me at the chapel. Close your eyes right now. Think back to that last night, standing in front of the chapel, holding your candle. It's weird because there's no coffee right now. Yeah? Close your eyes. Put yourself there in that time, in that space, in that moment. When it gets tough, these people around you are your family. Meet them at the chapel. Meet them in prayer. Go to that place and find who it is you are called to be by Jesus Christ, and live that life. Tomorrow morning, we're going to join together, and we're going to go to the Divine Liturgy. And we're going to pray together. We're going to have one amazing last meal together. The meal of the Holy Eucharist. And as you take communion tomorrow, that closes the book on IV 2013. And this summer, some of your friends are coming to camp, and you're going to see their pictures, and you're going to see their statuses, and you're going to be like, that's not nice. I don't like that. And that's fine. Because just know that every single night when I'm at camp, every single night this summer, I'm going to be thinking of you and praying for you. And whatever you need, you meet me at the chapel. So